Good morning sa lahat. Tara, mabilis ang basa ng ating libro guys. The Word in Other Words, Bible Diary 2023. Today is 29 March 2025. Nandito na tayo sa page ng 15 March Wednesday, third week of Lent, that Violet, pace 3. Pasensya na sa camera ko at nasira na yung ating ginagamit na guys, na camera. Wala na ako magagawa dyan kasi nag-black out na talaga siya. Okay, ulitin ko. 15 March Wednesday, third week of Lent, that Violet, pace is 3. The word, first reading, Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 1, and verse 5 to verse 9. Now Israel, heard the statutes and decrees which I am teaching you to observe, that you may live and may enter in and take possession of the land which the Lord, the God of your fathers, is giving you. Therefore I teach you the statutes and decrees, as the Lord my God has commanded me, that you may observe them in the land you are entering to occupy. Observe them carefully, for thus will you give evidence of your wisdom and intelligence to the nations who will hear of all these statutes and say, this great nation is truly a wise and intelligent people. For what great nation is there that has gods so close to it as the Lord our God is to us whenever we call upon him? Or what great nation has statutes and decrees that are as just as this whole law which I am setting before you today? Today, however, take care and be earnestly on your guard, not to forget the things which your own eyes have seen, nor let them slip from your memory as long as you live, but teach them to your children and to your children and to your children's children. Gospel reading, Matthew chapter 5, verse 17 to verse 19. Jesus said, do not think that I have come to abolish the law or the prophets. I have come not to abolish but to fulfill. Amen, I say to you, until heaven and earth pass away, not the smallest letter or the smallest part of a letter will pass from the law until all things have taken place. Therefore, whoever breaks one of the least of these commandments and teaches others to do so will be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whoever obeys and teaches these commandments will be called greatest in the kingdom of heaven. In other words, by Father Raymond J. Fistin, SBD, Rome, Italy. The function of traffic lights may serve as an illuminating metaphor to understand the nature and meaning of the law. The traffic light, consisting of green, amber, and red colors, guides and regulates the behavior of pedestrians and motorists in the streets. Its observance is founded on the strength of reason and the common good, and it has a universal validity. Without traffic lights, there will be chaos. They explains That explains why their implementation is enforced by sanctions and penalties. A motorist who violates the traffic rules should be penalized or punished because she infringes on the common good. In essence, the traffic lights protect, not curtail, the freedom of mobility of both the pedestrians and the motorist. They are established to serve and preserve the interest of all. If everyone follows the traffic lights, there will be freedom and harmony in every alley, road, street, and highway. It is in this context that we may understand Jesus' insistence on the observance of even the smallest letter of the law, because the common good is at stake. There is, however, one kind of law that rises above all others. This is the law of Jesus, the law of love, the highest law of all. If one observes the law of love, one is not bound by the restrictions and sanctions of ordinary law, for it is this law that sets one absolute free. The law of love does not stipulate the limits of doing, does not stipulate the limits of doing good. Jesus' law of love does not say we should forgive our neighbor only 4 or 5 times. This law of love does not demand that we should only be kind to a specific number of people. His law of love does not put a cap on acts of compassion, honesty, kindness, justice, and charity. Thus, Jesus' law of love liberates us from the sanctions, restrictions, penalties, and punishments that characterize human laws. There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear because fear involves punishment. The one who fears has not been prepared in love. 1 John chapter 4 verse 18. Guys, bukas na itong 16 March Thursday. Isa lang ang basahin nating homily kasi sira talaga yung aking camera. Tingnan nyo naman yung pang ano natin, pang substitute natin na camera. Ano rin, palyado rin. Maputla din tayo. Kaya sa ano na lang, bukas na lang ito. Hindi ko alam kung maayos ko pa yan eh. Kung hindi natin maayos yung camera natin na ano pang video, i-ano na lang natin, pagawa na lang natin. How I wish magawa nga. Okay, bye everyone. God bless us.